Ex-WWE employee credits wrestling legend for Bret Hart versus Stone Cold Steve Austin at WrestleMania 13, exclusive. Former WWE head writer Vince Russo shared his thoughts on Bret Hart versus Stone Cold Steve Austin going into the Hall of Fame. He noted that the success of their WrestleMania 13 encounter should be credited to Pat Patterson. Hart and Austin put on an instant classic back in 1997. The submission match was the highlight of that year's Mania, establishing the Texas Rattlesnake as a major force in WWE. This match also featured a double turn, with Austin going on to be one of the biggest anti-hero babyfaces in the company's history. This week on the Wrestling Outlaws, Vince Russo recalled that wrestling legend and Hall of Famer Pat Patterson played an important role in producing that match. He noted that Bret always sought help from Pat for his matches. The veteran writer believed the encounter defined in-ring psychology and has stood the test of time. When you talk about that match, you cannot talk about that match without Pat Patterson. You know, Pat was Bret's go-to guy. With every single match, Bret went right to Pat. You've got to talk about Pat when you talk about that match. Again, bro, the greatest psychology of any match in the history of wrestling. Absolutely unbelievable, off the charts. From 4-2 onwards, Bret Hart vs. Stone Cold Steve Austin has earned the Immortal Moment Award and will be honored at this year's WWE Hall of Fame ceremony on April 18. This is the first time a match is being inducted into the Hall of Fame. In a stunning revelation, a former WWE insider has spotlighted a wrestling legend as the creative force behind one of the most iconic bouts in WWE history. Bret Hart vs. Stone Cold Steve Austin at WrestleMania 13. Known for its brutal realism and unforgettable double turn, the match's legacy it endures as a storytelling masterpiece. While fans have long praised the performers, this exclusive insight honors a behind-the-scenes mastermind who helped shape the match's unforgettable drama. Could this unsung hero be the true architect of a wrestling revolution?